everybody, it's so nice to see you again. And if you've never seen me before, it's wonderful to meet you. In this video, I'll be showing you 4 simple hairstyles that will give you vintage glamour in and out of the water. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally prefer to keep my 1940s style at all times. But that can become a challenge where swimming is concerned, especially when my hair is wet. Without my usual vintage brush out, my hair looks, well, if you've seen my perm video, you know. Certainly not my style. So therefore, I have collected 4 updos that are not only lovely looking, but also keep your hair in place and out of the way. Plus, they're surprisingly easy and don't take much time at all. All of these hairstyles are heavily influenced by the queen of classic Hollywood swimming herself, Esther Williams. She always manages to look charming and stylish while in the water, and so I've looked to her films for the ultimate hair inspiration. Let's get started! First up is my go-to swimming hairstyle, and a favorite among us vintage ladies, because it's so simple and cute. Milkmaid braids. To show you just how no fuss and easy it is, I filmed this segment on location sitting in the grass by the lake. Hello! This hairstyle works well with either a middle or side parting, so it doesn't matter which one you choose. First, you'll need some hair combs to secure the front of the hair back and out of the way. This is also great for adding volume so your final hairdo doesn't look flat. Now section your hair in half at the back. We'll be braiding these sections into pigtails. When both braids are done, they'll be pinned on top of the head, like so. Here we are. Now it's time to place the braids on top of your head and secure them with bobby pins. It's important, for all of the styles I'm showing you really, that the hair is fastened to your head quite tightly, because we don't want anything falling out or coming loose in the water. Don't forget to remove the hair ties. As for the ends of the hair, I like to tuck them in under the other braid out of sight. All pinned. Now, if you like, you can pin a cute little bow behind the braids as a decoration. Here I decided to adorn my hairstyle with these fake flower clips, putting one behind each hair comb. Here's the finished hairdo. But does it hold up underwater? Sure does! I've taken Milkmaid braids swimming countless times, and they've always lasted extremely well. I spent this entire afternoon swimming and diving around in the lake, and my hairdo never gave me any trouble. The next hairstyle is similar, but centered more towards the top of the head and uses twists instead of braiding. Let's begin! As with the previous hairstyle, we start with pulling the front of the hair back with combs. Like before, you can choose any parting, although I personally would recommend parting your hair in the middle, as it makes it easier to section in half. Now tie each section into a high ponytail. What a look! Then split each ponytail in half and twist the strands around each other. When that's done, place the twist on top of your head like this, sort of like a crown, folding it when it reaches the other ponytail and pinning everything neatly in place. Repeat on the other side. Now I like to make sure it all looks good and do some fine-tuning, checking that everything is secure. But what about those hair ties, spoiling it all? Here's my little trick to somewhat cover them. Hair flowers. Simply place one at each hair tie to make them a little bit less visible. Plus it looks rather cute too. It's even better if you have more, but I only own the 2. And here's the hairstyle. Let's try it out. I don't know why I said that. Wonderful! The hairdo survives. Even the hair flowers stay in. This hairstyle is a very simplified version of the gorgeous creation Esther Williams wears in 1948 on an island with you. Hello! I parted this hairdo at the side, but once again it doesn't really matter and it would probably work parted in the middle too. Just like the past 2 hairstyles, we start off with hair combs. I personally am using quite a large section of hair for the thick or right side because I want a lot of volume in the front. Since there isn't as much hair on the part side, I like to tease the hair a little before combing it back. Now take a section of hair from behind each comb and braid it. These braids will be pinned up over the head in a way similar to the Milkmaid braids from earlier on in the video. Once everything is pinned in place and you're satisfied with how it looks, it's time to sort out the back. Simply twist it all into a bun, pinning while you go. It's as easy as that. Now, technically the hairstyle is done, but you know me, I like to be a little extravagant. Here are 2 ways you can decorate the style with a long ribbon. First, weave it around the braids at the front and tie it into a bow at the back of your head. Pretty cute. The second way is the same, just reversed, with the bow at the top instead of at the back. Simply weave the ribbon around the braids. You may have to remove and reposition a couple of bobby pins and tie it into a bow on top of your head. And that's it! Alright. This hairstyle too holds its shape in the water. Here's another dip for good measure. And the final assessment? Granted, it's a little droopy, but it did its job quite nicely. The last hairstyle I'll show you is from a fabulous website called the Bobby Pin Blog, which you absolutely must check out. The hairdo is a sort of asymmetrical twist that uses a scarf for an added colourful touch. Here goes! Unlike all the hairdos before, this one requires a side parting. First, on the part side, section off a piece of hair ending at around your ear and pin it out of the way. I've put it into a little pin curl. We'll come back to it later. Now take a section of hair from the front and backcomb it for a little volume. Gently smooth it down and gather all your hair, except of course the pinned section, into a high side ponytail. I know it looks strange, but trust the process. Now take a long scarf and tie it around the base of the ponytail. Here I wrap it around and tie it an additional time. Rather quite a fiddly operation. Next, twist the ponytail and the scarf independent of each other, and then wrap them around each other. Then place the big twist over the top of your head like so and pin it in place. Now for the side section. First, let's clip the scarf out of the way. Take the side section and backcomb it up and away from your face. Then twist it with the ends up and pin it in place. Now take the ends of the scarf and tie them in a knot around the pinned section. Then take the section and roll it into a sort of pin curl and secure it at the side of the scarf twist. As for the end of the scarf, it's up to you, but I have twisted it up and fastened it at the back of the hair twist, like so, ending in a kind of roll at the back of my head. And here we are. Now let's put the hairstyle to the test. Fingers crossed. Marvelous! This one's a keeper. I would say that my only complaint is that the scarf gets rather heavy when it's wet. But that could just be because I used such a long one. The back scarf section did come a little loose, but nothing a pin or two couldn't fix. All around a lovely hairdo. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I post a vintage style video every weekend. Bye for now!